What are you doing? Got you something.
Oh, you shouldn't have. Well, I'm gonna open it right now. My very own Fast Clamp Pro.
Yeah, if you could do a Christmas video using the MELCO Fast Clamp, that would be great.
Oh, that sounds fun. I'm on it.
Okay, I need some supplies to decorate, and I hear Michael's has 40% off on all their Christmas stuff.
So many options.
Man, there are plenty of products to choose from. I narrowed it down to some products that would make for a good Fast Clamp showcase. When you receive your Fast Clamp, you'll notice right away that it's super high quality machined and anodized aluminum. And the Fast Clamp allows for a variety of widths measured in metric. There's also 3 different lengths of arms, so you can decorate on a ton of different products. You'll get a little kit of extra connections too. Keep these handy. Don't spill them. They go everywhere. The instructions are pretty easy to follow, but adding your arms is pretty simple. You'll need a 2.5 Allen key to connect your lower arms, and simply screw the top arm in with the attached adjustable height bolt. Do this for each side, and you're good to go. Attaching your clamp assembly to your embroidery machine is easy. Remove both nuts for your hoop arms, save one, and screw it into the far slot. Do this for each side. Then attach the clamp assembly with only 2 screws, one on each side. Use the Allen key to tighten, but not too tight. Now in DESIGNSHOP, because the Fast Clamp is measured in metric, we want to go to Options, Measuring Units, and change the hoop to metric. Then I pick my Fast Clamp from the drop-down, and now I can easily measure and determine the size and width I need for each project. I'm doing a narrow monogram design on some slippers, so I picked a long, narrow monogram shape that will fit the narrow sew field on these slippers. Changing shapes and designs is easy in DSV-11. There are a ton of new fonts and monogram shapes, plenty of things to choose from. Mike taught me how to adjust the underlay to increase the edge walk width to 70% and the length to 16%. Then, the secondary underlay zigzag width to 70 and the density to 17. Then we'll quickly up 2 points of compensation. This just makes the design a little bit thicker. Now I just have to resize. I decided to change the color, and we're set to embroider. Mike, show us how it's done, buddy.
Piece of cap tearaway and slide it inside the slipper. Give it a little tug, make sure it gets all the way down into the toe, and then just take and slide it onto the MELCO Fast Clamp. Make sure you're on straight, and then close it up. Give it a little tug on either side to make sure the material is tight, all the way down, and 1, 2, 3 clicks up, and you're ready to sew.
Just a quick trace to ensure where we want to be, and off we go. I used the CR metallic thread from Madeira because it's tough like the regular polyneon thread, which means far less thread breaks. I did the same art for the other slipper with just a different letter, and man, these things turned out classy. Christmas stockings are an obvious go. I set the width to 17 and started dropping names. I wanted to test these stock designs in DSV-11 also, so I added a little extra Christmas cheer. These sewed really well and were super easy to set up. That's one thing I really like about the Fast Clamp Pro is how fast and easy it is to hoop and get a design squared up right.
Alright, so far we have 3 great stockings and a pair of slippers. Let's see what else we can come up with. So this ought to be fun. We're going to do this apron, and we're going to use a combination of a 10 by 10 inch mighty hoop and the Fast Clamp. I got a lot of my Christmassy designs from OESD. Here's a link so you can check that out.
OESD just has a ton of great content. They are the industry-leading creator of machine embroidery designs and embroidery products. They have like 70,000 designs. Once you download your design files, be sure to expand. Then you can just open in DSV-11 and copy and paste into your project. I needed some extra flair for this Christmas cook idea, and these OESD designs delivered.
So using the 10 by 10 inch mighty hoop, I'm going to put down my hoop, I'm going to put down some backing.
Just want to be sure I square everything up here. Actually pretty easy for this application. Mighty hoops are just so easy. Be sure to keep an eye out for sales on shopmelco.com.
Bullseye.
So I think this design is a perfect example of using DESIGNSHOP version 11 and those OESD designs to really get something that looks good, and it didn't take a long time to design. Sometimes just creating the art is the hardest thing, but this system works pretty good.
Well, that looks great. And not one thread break. How about that?
Well, we're not done with this apron just yet. This is a Melco fast clamp video after all. Now I want to put something on the pockets, perfect for the fast clamp. I set the clamp size to 7 and dropped some more OESD designs to fit. These designs sew flawlessly, as you can imagine. I slid some tearaway backing into the pockets, much like Mike did with the slippers. Once the arms clamp tight, that backing is secured.
Let's go put it on the machine.
Both of these designs were very easy to hit the mark, and they turned out looking great. This is a perfect example of how easy and versatile the Melco fast clamp really is. I actually really liked this idea. I'm going to expand on it and make some grill aprons for my dad and brothers. But before I do that, I'm going to make some custom Christmas napkins. In DESIGNSHOP, I set the width to 11 and dropped an OESD holly design, then added some more monograms for Avery and myself. She's going to love them, and these are going to be an easy add to her Christmas gifts this year. I made a little video on how to cut backing properly on YouTube. If you've been experiencing troubles there, be sure to check it out. Now we have one more design for a beanie cap. I'm putting a monogram on here again for my brother's girlfriend who's visiting from Florida. She's always cold, so we're doing this one by request. Lining up the design on a beanie can be tricky since you have to flip the hat inside out to embroider on the folded up portion. To do this, put a piece of tape on the area you want to sew and write the name in the direction it should be seen. Then when you go to hoop it, you can reference that orientation. The name is facing up correctly. Now I can remove the tape and place it in the fast clamp in the correct direction. I didn't hoop it too tight to avoid any big stretches and distortion. Sometimes these thicker stretchy materials can distort kind of easily. So a quick trace, put the presser foot to 2, and we're off to the races. I used tearaway backing and a few trims of the loose threads, and this thing looks professional.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't that cute?
It's cute.
Do you approve, Michael?
I approve.
Well, we made a lot of great product on the Melco Fast Clamp Pro. I hope this video shows you how versatile the thing is and how much you can really do with it. The Melco Fast Clamp really is an awesome little tool. I liked it because I got some of my Christmas shopping out of the way. This thing turned out pretty cool. It is spoken for, although I think it's pretty cool on me. Thank you for watching. Happy holidays. If you have any questions, let us know. See you in the next one.